Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we're going to talk about how Trump can't catch a break. A lot of developments last night, yesterday. We're going to kind of recap some of the stuff that has gone on. Again, this is multiple cases, multiple jurisdictions. So, just kind of roll with me on this. Let's start with the grand jury, the Department of Justice grand jury that is looking into what we think is the sustained campaign to hold on to power. They have issued a subpoena for Eric Hirschman. Eric Hirschman was Trump's lawyer during the first impeachment, then became a senior White House advisor. Hirschman, after the election, was one of the few, according to reporting, was one of the few that was just pushing Trump to concede, orderly transition and all of that. There were other people in the White House who saw things differently. Their advice, some might say, led to the events of the 6th. Hirschman seems to have taken that personally. Testimony before the committee was very frank. You might remember him. If you don't remember the name, you might remember the clip of somebody saying, "And then I said, I'm going to give him the best free legal advice he's ever going to get. He needs to get a great criminal attorney because he's going to need it." Didn't seem to hold a lot back when talking to the committee. Probably isn't going to hold much back when talking to the grand jury. That's bad news for Trump. Now, in New York, in the New York case against Trump Organization, it appears as though the CFO there is looking into entering into a plea agreement. Now, rumor mill says it is just a plea agreement, not a plea and cooperation agreement, which would be really bad news for Trump. But when the good news is that the CFO is taking a plea, that's not really good news. Now back to Georgia, where we talked about yesterday, Lindsey Graham. Rudy Giuliani was informed that he is a target of that grand jury. And there will be more on that later. And then the really big news and bad news for Trump is the Department of Justice opposed unsealing the affidavit that led to the search warrant down there at Mar-a-Lago. It's not so much that they opposed unsealing it. It's the reasons they gave. They said it would cause irreparable damage to this ongoing criminal investigation. There are a lot of people who believed, some probably still do, that the Department of Justice was really conducting a retrieval operation. They were just getting those documents back, getting them out of circulation, and that was going to be the end of it. The filing suggests otherwise. The filing suggests they really are pursuing a criminal case beyond just getting the documents back. They're actually looking into a crime. It also said that unsealing it would disclose highly sensitive information about witnesses, plural. People in Trump's immediate circle have gone to the other side. That's pretty safe to say at this point. Who? Nobody has a clue. And there are a lot of people guessing. Given the current climate, I don't know that it's a great idea to guess about that, because there are people who are very upset and emotional about this, and there's no reason to draw a bullseye on somebody. But the filing does indicate that there have been witnesses who have spoken to DOJ that Trump may not know about. And then it also says that if this was disclosed, it might have a chilling effect on other high-profile cases. Nothing in this filing is good news for Trump. The only part of it that he might be able to latch onto is some conspiratorial take about why they don't want to open up the affidavit. I don't know that he'll draw attention to it. It seems like that would be a bad idea because then people might read their reasoning behind opposing unsealing it. And there is nothing good in there for Trump. It's all bad news, just varying levels of bad. They do talk about the extremely sensitive nature of the TSSCI documents. It's just all bad. I have a feeling that we're probably going to see more days where all of the news that's coming out is just going to be really bad news for Trump. The pace of these investigations, these probes, these grand juries seems to be quickening. So just hang in for the ride, because I got a feeling it's going to be a long one. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.